You're listening to Chick Chatter on 101.1 The Fam. You can find us on the Odyssey app.
Instagram.
And YouTube.
All right.
Welcome, ladies. How are y'all? How you doing?
Hey,
How's your
girl.
week?
Hey, hey, all is
Y'all look
good.
good. Y'all look like life is wonderful.
Mm-mm. I woke up and had some hair. My hair grew.
Yeah. When a lot of us like to wake up with our hair grown out. It's pretty.
I still cut mine off. You know I love being bald headed. So yeah, it's bald season. I can get in that gym, do what I need to do.
But this
Our
reminds
listeners
me
can't
of
see it, but if they want to see your hair, you can find us on YouTube.
that's right.
How's that? Yeah. What were you gonna say, Dion?
But when Tawana said something about the wig, with her hair, it just reminded me of back in the day as a teenager. Who would have thought that at this age wearing different wigs and styles and stuff would have been so in?
Yeah.
Did that in high school though. We weren't wearing wigs.
No, that's what I'm talking wigs. People,
yeah,
I
everybody.
did. When I started,
because I always thought that it was an old lady thing.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. When I started wearing a wig, y'all remember, oh my gosh. What's the movie? Nino Brown.
New Jack City.
New Jack City.
And you remember in the video or in that movie, the song I Want to Sex You Up?
Yes.
The girl was dancing and she had the really cute bob wig.
Yes.
Baby, my friend, Leslie said, listen, we're gonna go to Gail's Wigs. Remember that? You
yeah.
Gail's Wigs. But they were in the Ghent area north. She said, we're gonna go to Gail's Wigs and we're gonna take them wigs to a beautician at the time named Kim, and she gonna cut them up. And baby, when I tell you I wore them wigs to school, that wig. That wig. I wore that wig to school like it was my hair.
Girl, we used to wear tracks. We were wearing some tracks.
Yes,
right. It was tracks and stuff, but I would have never thought that wigs would be a thing now. Like,
oh yeah,
it's a thing. You couldn't have told me at 16 to put on a wig. Oh my God, I would have cried and been.
You're right.
All the people, no.
You probably can't tell them old people that bell bottoms was coming back, but they came. Macaroon girl, they do.
It does.
It sure does.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my mom said. Keep your stuff long enough, it'll come back.
It's coming back.
Keep living, as the old people say. Keep living.
I know that's right.
Well, speaking of things, this is this topic brings us into the topic I'm about to ask. Name an item, market, person, place, or thing that will no longer exist in 10 years. I'm not going to say person. Take person out. But name an item or a type of market or a place that will no longer exist in 10 years. So remember, and I'm thinking this makes me think of the newspaper. Even though the newspaper still exists, I never could have imagined years ago that the newspaper would be obsolete. Like people rarely read a newspaper anymore. I wonder if I think cable is
struggling.
Yeah.
They keep going up on these
oh my gosh.
Everybody going back to cable.
Well, you might as well have cable.
At this point.
You're right.
Media TikTok finna be out of here, and I hope it ain't true. You know how many people make money on TikTok?
And that's one of the things they're fighting about is the fact that a lot of people have become entrepreneurs because of TikTok.
Yeah.
They're talking about, getting the secret, could be secrets and all this kind of stuff, with the China taking over, the security issues that we have. But if that's the case,
isn't that with everything though?
Exactly. It would be the same thing with Twitter or X, whatever you call it, or Google, all of that, all of the social media platforms. I think that would be an issue. Security will be an issue. So getting rid of TikTok, because who owns Instagram?
Mark Zuckerberg. Well, I don't know. Let me not say that. I know Instagram and Facebook go hand in hand, but I really don't know who owns it. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know that up. I'll look that up and let y'all know.
I'm not
Trying to
sure.
think of something outside of social media.
That
I
might not
wanna
be
kn-
here in 10 years.
You should have asked that question another way. Well,
I mean, well,
I would
answer it
have
how you want to.
never thought that going to a record store to buy records and tapes would ever go out of style. Not
Neither
never.
have I.
Also,
Mm-mm.
yes.
Not never. Like,
Yeah, I thought
just can't
DJ's
go.
records and tapes would be here forever. Remember
Toledo.
Peaches and Herb?
Oh my God. So something I found out during Christmas that I see that's coming back. Polaroids. Did y'all realize Polaroids is
Oh
coming back?
yeah.
It came back like 4 years
A
ago.
couple of years ago.
I
Yeah.
didn't even do that because nobody I knew had a Polaroid. Everybody was using their cell phones.
I don't use a Polaroid camera. I ain't using it.
But they got,
I think
I
there's
see
something
that they
cute
got them
about it.
now. And one of my little nieces, she was taking pictures, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
I'm
Remember
glad
we had
they
to
the
shake them.
Polaroids.
Had
Yep.
to shake them.
But they're not as big as the pictures aren't as big as
this
back in the
big.
day.
Yeah.
They're so tiny.
And
They
that's
like this
what I
big.
don't like.
Who gonna
Yeah,
look at
exactly.
Exactly.
They are tiny. They are really tiny.
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to think of something else. I mean, those were good. There's something
I wish
that,
photo albums come back.
oh man,
I wish they come back. We so off of topic, but come back. I wish they come back. You would go to people's house, girl. You get their photo
Yes.
albums. You see all them pictures, like, oh
I
my
have a
God.
lot of photo
Yes.
albums still. And you know what? It was, I think last Christmas, I had Christmas at the house last year, and I told everyone to bring their old photos. I said, everybody bring their old pictures, because a lot of pictures either we haven't seen in a while or we haven't seen at all.
Usually that's how
So
it is.
I can't imagine how many pictures you're in that you haven't even seen.
I got boxes of pictures. I want to sit down before I
too.
get old and gray. Well, I am a little gray, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like doing by years. This
Sort
what
them out. Mhm.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
can't
I
think of
love
something
here.
that's right now that I don't think that I'm thinking would not be here in 10 years.
Yeah, I'm thinking
That's
of
something to think
that's
about
like
because
going
that's a
away.
decade.
Mhm.
Like every
I'm
10
thinking
years
of-
something does change, but what is it that
What is it? And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to think of something that is like
So hype now.
yeah, magazines I think are not what they used to be anymore.
not?
Even though I still subscribe to Essence, believe it or not.
I didn't even know they still had.
Yes.
It comes to
Yes,
your house.
ma'am. Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go give me a subscription just because I did not realize that Essence still.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Oh my
Ebony
God.
and Essence.
Y'all remember?
can get on your
Y'all
phone.
remember Jet magazine?
I
Yes.
love Jet.
Hold on, let me show y'all. Pause. Y'all keep talking.
You still have Jack coming to your house?
No, they don't. I think they stopped. But
They sold that. Or just
I
banned
think
it.
Jet magazine they stopped because I think when digital start going, they tried to do it digital. Oh my God! And you kept all of those.
Ma'am,
I have so many Jet magazines.
Girl, those are classics.
are they old?
Oh, very old. Yeah, they don't make them.
They don't make them anymore. So Mark Zuckerberg owns Instagram.
Okay, so he does own both.
Yes.
I don't know. I can't even ask a question. No,
I
we
can't
talking
think
about
of
all
what
the
would
stuff
be.
that already went away.
We I mean magazine. I think we had magazines probably when we answered it. Cable. But
You don't think
said might
cable would
back.
be?
Huh?
You don't think cable would be here?
I think it's gonna go down drastically.
I wonder
It's
would
so-
solar power go away? Is that something that people will? Because a lot of people don't think that it's worthy of investing in. But I wonder if that would be something that.
See, I've heard the opposite. I've heard that it is a good investment.
I've heard
But
it's a
I've
good
only talked to a
investment.
few people.
I've heard it's a good investment, but I've heard realtors say it's kind of tricky to put that on your house, and then for someone to purchase it, you kind of rolling the dice with that one.
Yes.
Because it's almost like a pool. Everybody don't swim, so you thinking that because I put a pool that's going to add value. A pool doesn't add value because everybody does not like that. Especially sometimes people with younger children, depending on where the pool is.
Oh yeah, they don't
You
want
know,
that.
they
in
may
there.
not want that pool because it might be too close to the house, and
Mhm.
you know, so
And the maintenance of it. I've seen houses for sale where you had to take over the loan of the solar panels.
really,
Now you can snatch them off.
Yeah.
Didn't pay for nobody else solar panel. I don't know. With 2025 coming in here, though, we better hope that we still can be able to vote.
Say that.
yeah, because
That
you
part.
never would have never
Say
thought.
that.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, did y'all see where the appeals, the Georgia appeals
Yep. They
with
took
Fonnie
Fannie
Willis?
away. Attorney
That
Fannie.
what?
Fonnie, they disqualified her to try Trump because you know she was getting ready to try him again.
They did.
Yes, I don't know the details behind it, but I'm going to.
I guess it would. I'm talking about they did. If he got pardoned for his crimes in over there, they're gonna do it everywhere else he got. They're not gonna let him go to trial for nothing.
No, they didn't want her to basically retry him.
They didn't want her to
Reopen
prosecute it.
Yeah, they don't want her to they made it wherein she can't be the person. It has to be another person to actually prosecute him.
They're gonna take it off the board anyway.
I think they will.
Yeah.
That's their way of
It's
doing it.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Are we good on time for another
We got one more. We can do another one.
Okay. Okay, name a store that this generation has never heard of. I don't know why I'm going back in the past. Name a store that this generation has never heard of. I got two.
What?
A store that this generation.
Bradley's.
I ain't never heard of that. What is it?
Bradley's, girl. You ain't never been to
I ain't
Bradley's.
never heard of Bradley's.
Oh, what's that? What do they sell?
It was like a department store.
Yeah, it was a department store, like a
Hex.
Yeah, Hex. Yeah,
Lower brand of Hex before Hex came along. You been to Hex?
Bradley's. Definitely been the Hex that turned into
Bradley's
Tallheimers.
behind the
Hex turned into Tallheimers that turned into Macy's.
Mhm.
The two I'll say is Radio Shack and A&M.
Yes. Right.
A&M was everything. Oh my gosh, I love A&M.
I would say Sea Dreams.
Oh yes.
Merry-Go-Round.
Yes.
Oh wow, yes.
Baby.
Oh, remember Up Against the Wall?
Yeah.
That was another one because that was with the hip. Another one. So Sears. I don't think this generation really know what Sears is. Sears bar.
It's still
or Montgomery Ward.
And that's what a Bradley's was, like a Montgomery Ward type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, like because I don't mean no harm. I appliances now aren't the same like they were when Sears was a thing. I just don't feel like they are.
They don't last as long.
Right. I feel like when Sears was a thing, that's where most parents, if they, try to have a little money, they go there. I know my mom did, put all the stuff on layaway. And,
these kids, baby.
It's a lot of stores that have closed. Now that's one thing that makes me sad. When I hear that a mall is closing, I'm still a mall person because I love to people watch. I love a mall. Like I can go in. Don't get me wrong. I love the convenience of a shopping center. I can drive in front of the store that I need to go to. I can go in and get what I need. Mall, I love it. But we're good. We'll be right back. We're on our time crunch, so we'll be back.
And before we go, if you are listening to us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also if you're listening to us, put a heart on the YouTube as under the comment.